2 weeks have passed since EPA crews accidentally caused a blowout of a mine in Silverton, sending millions of gallons of contaminated water down the Animas River toward New Mexico. The owner of the Gold King mine is pointing the finger at a neighboring mine. He says the Sunnyside mine is filling with water, and that water is spreading to other mines in the area. He took 9 News reporter Steve Steger on a tour to try and prove it.
This is the entrance to the Gold King number 7 level.
Toxic water continues to stream out of the doorway to the Gold King mine at a faster rate than owner Todd Hennis has ever seen. It's now being contained and treated before it ends up in the Animas River. Only after an estimated 3 million gallons flowed down the river untreated, leaving the EPA monitoring water quality for hundreds of miles.
We're in the process of putting together a technical work group to look at long-term monitoring of the entire watershed.
The EPA admits this was the agency's fault as they were excavating the mine entrance to try to figure out where an increased flow of wastewater was coming from.
It's just been a disaster, but it's a man-made disaster.
Hennis says he knows where that water is coming from, a neighboring mine.
This is what Sunnyside Gold put the concrete dams in.
In the late 90s, the Sunnyside Gold Mine in the same mountain was allowed to build concrete bulkheads, essentially damming any water inside the mine.
This is the real danger to the downstream community.
Hennis says over the years he believes the mine has filled up to the brim and is pushing water into Gold King and other mines. A fact Sunnyside categorically denied last week, saying there are no physical connections between the two mines.
This is one of Sunnyside's own maps that they created in April of 1989.
Hennis believes he has proof otherwise.
This shows the workings on G level of Sunnyside entering the Gold King mine property.
He says in the late 80s, Sunnyside actually entered into an agreement with Gold King to mine part of the property. The EPA says it can't confirm that theory, but is investigating.
And I do know that the teams that are up there today are looking into the relationships with all the other mines up there.
They were allowing water to come out through the drainage pipe.
Hennis says he worries if water can make it into his mine, what happens when those concrete dams start feeling the pressure?
They are an accident waiting to happen. Not if they blow, but when they blow.
In Silverton, Steve Steger, 9 News.
Kinross Gold, the company that owns Sunnyside, responded to Hennis's allegations again today. It maintains the extension of Sunnyside onto the Gold King property has no physical connection to the actual Gold King mine. It says the concrete plugs that dam the Sunnyside mine are built to withstand pressure and insists they are safe.